a 12 o'clock reservation, and they never showed up.
Why our experience at Tea Around Town Miami was disappointing.
Tea Around Town Miami is facing criticism after visitors reported a chaotic and disappointing tour experience. It seemed even worse. The bus was filthy. The food was soggy. We bought a deluxe package, but many of the dishes listed on the menu were out of stock.
Oh yeah, I'm quitting for sure. Today my last day.
Why our experience at Tea Around Town Miami was disappointing. Our reservation was at 1:30 p.m., but we were told the bus wouldn't leave until 2:30. It didn't even arrive until 3:38 p.m., leaving us waiting over 2 hours. Once we finally got on, the experience only got worse. The bus was dirty, the food was soggy, and our deluxe package didn't include several items listed on the menu. When we asked, we were told those items hadn't been served for 2 weeks. We were also supposed to try multiple teas, but were only given 2. The staff explained the delay was because the wrong gas was put in the bus, and even the workers expressed frustration about the disorganization. One worker even singing "The Wheels on the Bus" and changing the lyrics to joke about how long we had been waiting. The tour itself was unprofessional, with the guide admitting she didn't have a script and giving very minimal, careless commentary. Overall, the experience was unorganized, unprofessional, and not worth the time or money. Videos will be posted at the end with comments from one of the workers so you can hear it directly. Save your money, guys. This was not worth it.
2 hours late, 3 hours late, 4 hours late. The wheels on a bus get 2 hours late. All through the town.
You know, the best thing you guys could do, enjoy your food, enjoy the time here, and then ask for the refund. Because obviously, I mean, me and my friend right now, we're quitting. Like, we are leaving. If you think they're treating you guys bad, imagine how they're treating us.
Congratulations, Miss Vanessa.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers.
Reasons why you do not want to do that tea around town you've been seeing. I don't care how cute it looks or how Instagram worthy the setup seems. Run quickly and hide your money. But if you still insist on spending the coins, let me manage your expectations. We paid $150 per person for the luxe experience, and I promise you it was anything but. Not even worth the price of a Happy Meal. Okay, let's get into it. The food was awful. Stale petite fours, stale finger sandwiches, and pastries that were either extremely soggy or unbearably dry. Everything tasted like frozen, prepackaged Walmart desserts. Nobody expected a full meal, but this was so bad we couldn't even eat it all. Second, the tea, a sip. Literally, I've never been to a high tea experience where you sample just 1 ounce of tea, a swallow, for $150. And the tea was served cold instead of hot. Third, there was a singer who also narrated the tour, but we could not hear anything she said over the normal chatter of about 40 women on the bus. And for the amount of money that they charged, they were severely understaffed. There was one server for the entire bus. This sweet girl was tasked with running up and down a moving bus, serving tea, prepping the food downstairs, bringing it upstairs, refilling cups. Needless to say, in the 70-minute ride, we only got 2 shots of cold tea. That's it. That's all. In short, tea around town is a vibe only if you want to spend $100+ on photos and a cute tumbler, or if you are taking your little princess who's never had a real high tea. But the $600 we spent would have been far better used at an actual high tea experience like Waldorf Astoria or Peacock Alley. Don't just take my word for it. Check the online reviews.
Oh yeah, I'm quitting for sure. Today my last day.
The experience in the tea gathering town in Miami was, to be honest, one of the most disappointing things I have ever paid for. Our reservation time was 1:30 p.m., but when we arrived, we were told that the bus wouldn't depart until 2:30 p.m. But the bus finally arrived at 3:38 p.m. We waited there for over 2 hours without getting any definite information, nor any apology, nothing at all. And when we finally got on the bus, the situation seemed even worse. The bus was filthy. The food was soggy. We bought a deluxe package, but many of the dishes listed on the menu were out of stock. When we asked about this, the staff told us that those dishes were out of stock 2 weeks ago. Why was it still listed on the menu? We should have tasted a variety of teas, but we were only given 2. They explained that the bus was delayed because of a mistake, which sounded absurd. Even the staff seemed to be bored and indifferent about this. One staff member even started singing "The Wheels on the Bus." The whole trip gave me a completely unprofessional impression. The tour guide clearly didn't have a prepared script and was very perfunctory, feeling like it was put together on the spot. Guys, save your money. It's not worth it at all.
So if I was to rate Tea Around the Town, I would rate it a 7.5 out of 10 just because they had us waiting an hour and 30 minutes in the cold, waiting for them to come and pick us up. And the appetizer were horrible. Like, we were the only table that did not eat our appetizer. I would rate it a 3 out of 10 for the appetizer. But overall, the experience was really nice. I got to spend some time with the ones that I love. So if you were to do this, eat before you get on the bus. But yeah, just spend time with the one you love.
Is facing criticism after visitors reported a chaotic and disappointing tour experience marked by long delays and poor service. According to guests, their reservation was scheduled for 1:30 p.m., but they were informed the bus would not depart until 2:30. Even then, the bus did not arrive until 3:38 p.m., leaving attendees waiting for more than 2 hours with little communication or updates. Once the tour finally began, conditions reportedly worsened. Visitors say the bus was dirty, the food provided was soggy, and several items included in the deluxe package were missing. When questioned, staff reportedly admitted that some menu items had not been restocked for weeks. Guests were also promised multiple tea tastings, but were only given 2. Staff cited operational issues as the cause of delays, including the wrong type of fuel being put into the bus. Workers themselves appeared frustrated, with one employee joking about the wait by singing altered lyrics to the wheels on the bus. The tour itself was described as unprofessional, with the guide offering minimal commentary and appearing unprepared. Overall, visitors say the experience was disorganized, disappointing, and not worth the cost, urging others to reconsider before booking.
Yeah. So, I told y'all I would let y'all see my final look after I got my nails done, did my makeup, and put everything together. It came out super cute, but y'all, it was a waste. Why? Tea Around Town, Dallas. We had a 12 o'clock reservation. And they never showed up. And they didn't communicate with us that they were late, car issues, delays, none of that until we started calling them like, hey, bus was supposed to leave at 12 and it's not here. What's happening? Then they had a no refund policy. And if you want to request a refund, you have to email about it because there's no person to talk to in management about a refund. Email only. They tell us it was mechanical issues and the bus would be there in 30 minutes. At 12:30 we called back because of course the bus was not there. For us to be on hold for over 20 minutes and the person to just hang up. Didn't even come back to the phone. Just hung up. So we went to go ahead and go to our brunch reservation, which was literally around the corner. So we would still be able to see whenever the bus pulled up. We sitting there at brunch. Why at 2:17 p.m. we see that damn Tea Around Town bus driving past the brunch place. So we called back like, hey, was this supposed to be for us? Because nobody has communicated anything to us. We haven't received any text message, email, or nothing saying, hey, sorry that it was late. Sorry it's going to be a cancellation. Nothing. Talk about a full refund. We're getting that. They agreed to it. No hassle because your bus never showed up. And it's below freezing. Like, are y'all well? There were people actually waiting outside for this bus in the 23-degree weather. A little bit of sun, so you had a little bit of warmth, but the wind. And y'all had them people waiting outside for y'all to never show up. And then you talking about you only do refunds on a case. Okay, baby, this is the case. Y'all messed up. And I won't give Tea Around Town in Dallas another chance. I have to go in Chicago, or I think the other place might be Houston. I don't know. I have to go somewhere else, but it won't be in Dallas. I'll tell you that much. But everybody was cute. You will see my content from the camera later once I had time to go through and edit everything. We still made a time of it. Went to brunch. Went to a cute little bar afterwards. But Dallas tea around town, never again.